How's it going, guys? Back at it with our fourth podcast. It's been a while since we have posted, but me and Dale are back. Dale?
Yo, how's it, guys? It's been a long time, eh? I feel like
Yeah,
it's
so
actually
base
been forever, eh? If
it
I'm being
has, it
honest.
has. So basically we've been off for a week now, due to things in our own lives. I've been moving houses. Dale's been kind of busy last week, but we thought we needed to post something just to keep ourselves rolling in this podcast life, just keep uploading every now and then. But we're gonna be back on the grind now every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah, we're back now, aren't we, Dale?
Oh yeah, we are back. Like you said, last week you were packing up and moving houses, and last week I had like quite a bit of work to do myself, and also because Cameron's back from Pretoria, so he's on holiday,
Yeah. So
and
Cameron's Dale's brother.
yeah, he's my brother, and he actually got back like the week before that, but we were just like chilling this past week because I knew George was moving, so I didn't want to put the stress of the podcast or just posting in general on him. And then on Monday, we were going to put out like a post or a podcast on Monday, but it was a public holiday for me here, so we decided no, we're going to leave that and we're just going to upload on Wednesday. And you guys are here listening to our podcast here on Wednesday, but it's not going to
So
be
yeah,
like
so
a
like
general wacky Wednesday, like we said.
no,
Yeah,
there's not going to be a we're going to switch it up today. Since we haven't spoken for a while. So we're just going to be talking about general stuff, what's going on in our own lives, what's going on around the world, whatever whatever we're feeling in the moment. So yeah, first of all, like you guys know, I've been moving house,
yeah,
been pretty busy, um, and yeah, I've kind of, I've missed doing a podcast. I feel like it was going well, it was fun doing our three podcasts that we did post, that we
yeah.
have uploaded, and it's always been like, oh man, we've like every Monday or Wednesday, we're like, damn, there's
You,
there's
you're
there's
not
we're missing
uploading.
yeah, we're missing a podcast, man. But anyway, we're
Yeah,
back at it.
yeah. Like when was it? It was last week Wednesday when you started properly hauling all your furniture and all of that. And I was busy sitting in my chair, busy editing. And I'm like, oh my word! Like when I'm finished doing these edits, like I'm done for the day because I normally have the podcast to edit. And when I was just sitting there, I was like, oh my word! Like what am I gonna do? And I was kind of rattling my brain because I wanted to do something, but I didn't have anything to do. Like I know
uh,
you get that sort of vibe where when you want to do something.
I can't. I'm the sort of person I can't just sit and do nothing, man.
Oh yeah,
So when I was doing nothing, obviously me and you'd be editing or busy talking, doing
yeah,
something to do with our podcast. Trying to figure out what we're going to do for the next podcast, and it kind of
yeah.
it gave my day purpose in a way when I wasn't doing anything. But you get what I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Uh,
but like since we haven't done a podcast, my days have basically been packing,
yeah.
eating, and playing Fortnite. That's
Yeah.
how my days have gone.
Yeah, we jam every single night. Like it's not only just to play like the game and mess around. It's just like to catch up with everyone because uh, how many times does like Ashley, Denzel, well Liam and Cameron are always there because it's always our squad that's on. But it's also good to have the Ashley and Denzel on, and then
Oh yeah, no, it's
so
good, man.
sometimes Dawn because we can just speak around and just get different insights from everyone else that's in the party, which is kind of sick.
They just talk about everything, isn't it?
But you were saying when you're moving, right? you said the drive from your old house to your new house was 4 hours, and then depending on traffic, sometimes it was 5 to 6 hours. But then when
Yeah,
you're
so
inside the whole truck, you said what, like that would take you an extra hour or two because of the weight.
yeah, so basically without anything in the truck.
Yeah,
So just to give you guys a like a brief explanation of what we're talking about, we moved everything. We didn't get packers in. We packed our house. We hired a vehicle, a truck, and we moved everything down. And the drive normally takes around 3 to 4 hours in a vehicle in a car from one end of the country to the other end. So we were living in Somerset before, and now we're
yeah.
living in Kent County. And yeah, so it's around 3 to 4 hours in a normal vehicle. But
But
we
you're
it
also
took us
driving a bigger vehicle, so no matter what, like if you're driving your Mazda, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, so we have the
yeah,
Mazda CX-5. It normally takes us easy 3.5 hours
yeah,
without traffic, without
yeah.
traffic.
So now you're
Um,
driving a 2 or 3 ton vehicle without anything in, well, except for
yeah, I
you,
don't.
your dad, and Liam.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically the weight limit on the vehicle, I think, was 1,000 kgs.
Oof.
Bro, we easily went above a thousand kgs on our load. Easily, man. The first time me and my dad took it, yeah,
Yeah.
the you know how you have the mud guards
Oh,
on the
the mud
tires?
flaps.
Yeah, the mud
Yeah.
flats. They were touching the the tar the whole way, man, the whole way. And whenever we went around a turning or a corner or
You'd
upper,
hear the
like on a
screeching.
little, it would just yeah, you just hear this screeching, man. Um, so so we were really overweight, I would say,
Yo,
a
you
lot
you
overweight.
guys must start cutting instead of bulking, eh?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah. No,
That's
but
my life, yeah.
oh yeah, bulking season is all year round, bro. Only some
I need.
people cut, bro.
I'm starting to cut now, man. I'm starting to cut now. I'm
Uh,
tired of
I
bulking.
I need to cut like at the end of August because I need to get my beach body ready, eh? Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
so you're going into your summer now, and we're about to get into our winter. So
yeah.
actually, it's the opposite. It's the opposite way around for me and you at the moment, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like on the 1st of September, we're going to be in spring. But we were looking yesterday when we went out for lunch, because it was National Women's Day, so we took my mom out, and we were looking at the trees, and you just see these blossoms, and you now instead of having the cold winter colors of brown, gray, and then you get that hint of blue and green, like if you have an evergreen tree and the blue sky. Now in spring, now we're looking at like the pinks, the purples, the bright
Oh
blues, the
yeah.
yellows.
The jacaranda trees are coming into blossom, aren't they?
Ooh, yes, bro. Like there's a place not too far from us. It's actually by Santon, and the jacarandas like make a massive tunnel. So you just look up and you just see these pink purple flowers just chilling there, bro, and you like,
Oh,
wow,
that's
I'm
beautiful, bro.
blessed,
It's
man.
it's beautiful. Yeah. Like I swear, if you appreciate what this world gives you, you'll be so much happier in life. Like
Oh
just
yeah.
appreciate the little things, man. Like how beautiful the flowers are, or how beautiful the sky looks, or how beautiful a building looks, man. I promise you, it's you. It just makes you feel happy, you know.
Oh yeah. The more
Um,
positive vibes you put out, the more positive vibes you get back. It just makes you feel
no,
better in
hundred
general.
percent, man.
Like,
100%. I mean, that's why I love Africa because
oh yeah,
I could just appreciate. I appreciate nature so much, man. And when I'm out there, it's just like, wow,
bro.
look what we have on our planet.
It's a detox. Like some people find it as a detox instead of like going down to the beach. They prefer going to visit different hotels. Like I
Yeah,
was watching Pointless the other night with my parents and Cameron,
was
and
pointless.
Pointless is the show. I'm surprised that you haven't watched it. It's that BBC show. So where they have full groups of people, and you say um which country starts and ends with like A, and they will discuss between each other, and then they have 100 people that aren't on the show that have answered these questions or these surveys,
Yeah.
and it goes straight through the system. And then when the people give their answer, either it's wrong or it counts down to how many people actually said it out of that 100. And the less points you have, the better you do. And when it's the final team at the end, they get three categories that they can, well, I mean, four categories that they can pick out of. If they pick the one category, then they get three topics out of that category. And then they have to try give their answer and try get the pointless answer, because then they would either win um how much money is there. Sometimes it's just £1,000, other times
Okay. Yeah.
it's 13,000. But they always go home with a pointless trophy at the end of the day. But
Really.
but like if I tried like that hard, and you like, it's happened to loads of people where all of their answers in the final round got to one, meaning only one person out of the 100 people guessed that. Uh, you see how these people get so upset, but they can't show it on TV. You just see them like, yo. But you know, when they go backstage, when the cameras are off of them, they break down, man, because you like, I could have used
They're
that money
fucking.
to help someone.
They're crying, bro. They're done, man. But it's crazy. But it's crazy how, like, there's so many people in the world, right?
Yeah,
But it's crazy how many different people there are, like how much, like, we have so many different views to other people, and how different, like, there's people that much rather be living in a city, or much rather be living out in the bush, or much
yeah.
rather be living next to the coast. We all have our different preferences, you get me?
Oh
and
yeah,
and I never ever understood, and this is because I've only lived out in the bush, I've never
yeah.
understood how someone could live in the city, man. Like, how
Oh
they could enjoy living in the city. I understand you might have no option to live
yeah.
in the city, but I've never understood
People who have that,
why. Like,
you pick it.
what's yeah? Where's the adventure, man? Where's the enjoyment of just looking at bricks all day? You get me? Like,
Oh yeah, like if you think about it, like the sidemen, right? You have KSI and Simon.
you're the
Uh,
sideman.
the sidemen.
You're the sideman.
You know the sidemen like KSI, really
Nah, I'm playing
sure.
with you. I'm playing with you. I'm
Yo,
playing with you.
yo, George, I was having a mini heart attack over here, bro. Like, oh my word, I can't believe you doesn't know this.
Yo, they're like the biggest UK YouTubers, aren't they?
Oh yeah, like, well, I actually don't even know. I think I'm pretty sure KSI is the biggest YouTuber in Britain, but like there's PewDiePie, but I think he comes from Switzerland or something. And
Yeah, I don't
then,
know. Yeah, I think so.
but but they opted to go live in London. Like, I understand they're choosing to go stay in London because one, the signals, and two, maybe it's the vibe that they enjoy
But
in a
yeah,
way.
and I think that's like kind of where they needed to be based
Yeah.
for their specific work that they're doing.
Oh yeah, because when they
Um,
fly out, the airport's what, like Heathrow
yeah.
is not too far away from there, and
No, yeah,
then
and exactly, and then
it's
most of the
Gatwick.
people they
It's also
collab with
Gatwick.
are famous people within London where they all
Exactly.
live as well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends. Like, some people just don't have the option. They might
Yeah,
rather live somewhere else, but they have to live in a
but then
urban
you have like
city.
KSI and them. You do have the option, but uh they pick that one because it's their
Bro, I
taste
know
at the end of the
exactly
day.
why, man. I know exactly why they live there.
Guap,
It's
bro.
for the chicks, man. It's
Oh,
for the
it's for the
chicks.
cheeks and for the cheeks. Sod the
You'll
money,
never,
bro.
you will never. I mean, I'll never say never, but there are more options
In London.
in cities, aren't there? There are more options in cities. It's just fair. It's just
Oh,
how it
oh
is.
yeah, like when we went down there on holiday in 2019, uh, even in the little like town right outside of London, because we used to catch the tube in, some of the
Yeah.
chicks there, like like it's a small little town, but you just right outside London, you're looking at these chicks and you're like, wow. But then you go down to like a quiet town that is nowhere near a city. Like for example, I'm not not trying to throw shade or anything, but
They were ugly.
Bridgewater. Yeah, so like I said, I went down to Bridgewater with George and Liam and their parents. Like maybe we went there about like grand total time about 7 times, like when we actually stopped there. But some of the chicks there were nah, we wouldn't get close to them. But there was that 2%, that was there, that you'll be like, oh my word, like geez, diamond in the rough. And guess where we found those 2%? At the gym. At the gym.
Always, man. Always.
Like who was it at the gym there that you said was actually, what did you say, she was Dutch, that lady that worked at the gym? Did you say she was Dutch or Afrikaans?
I think she was Russian, bro. That was a Russian.
Russian.
That was a kid. I'm not gonna. I know. I think she was Eastern European or something. I don't know if she was Russian, but I'm sure she was Eastern European. But she was fire, bro. She worked there. She was good looking, man.
The only thing that got me about gym in general, like which we also discussed with each other when we got back, was when we were there and we were lifting heavy. Well, to us now it's quite lightweight, but back then to us it was kind of heavy. We couldn't spot each other, and every time like we try to spot, you'll get the one person that runs up to you. No spotting, no nothing. You can't even chat to the person at that's doing the workout. They say you have to keep like 2 feet away from them. It's like, what do you mean?
It was annoying, man. So basically, it was during the COVID, like, I don't know, we're in tier 5, whatever you call it. We were in quite, there were quite harsh rules around during that time, and you couldn't help spot a partner, and it couldn't really be more than, what, I think 3 feet too close to each other. You had to be 3 feet apart from each other, basically.
Not like the movie 5 Hard. Like, was it like that deep?
Wow, do you have to get? Wow, why did you have to remind me of that, man?
I just had to throw it in there, bro.
Yo, if anyone out there wants a sad movie just to cry over, yo, watch 5 Feet Apart.
Yo, I've never. Well, that's a lie. I've cried for a movie once, and
let me guess which one it was.
Which one?
Let me guess. Marley and Me.
Oh, geez, how did you know?
Because I cried over it. I cried over that shit, bro. I remember I was like, I think I was like 9 when it came out. And it was my brother's. It was my brother's birthday. For some reason, with all of his friends, he decided to go watch Marley and Me. And I remember I was at the edge, and I was just like crying, man, so badly,
bro.
Even to this day, I'll cry if I watch it.
That movie hit hard, bro. I'm like, oh my word, I've never
sad,
I don't proper cry or anything, but I had tears running down my face. But
yeah, see, I proper cried, man. I like snot and tears and like phlegm coming out my mouth.
Saucy, I was just bro. Like, bro, you look like a top model.
I just look like, you know I look like some normal 9-year-old boy who'd just been beaten by his mom crying. That's what I look like.
Bro, when I watched that movie, I was actually, well, where was I? I was at a friend's house, and his sister wanted to watch it, so we were sitting there, we were watching it, and everyone's tearing up, and I'm trying to hold back my tears a little bit, and they just start coming, bro. And I'm like, okay, people have.
You can't help them during that movie. You can't help it, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I think, Dale, because this has been quite a long podcast so far. Maybe we end this one and to everyone out there, we're going to do another podcast and put it out on Friday.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
this podcast, I know it hasn't been our normal style of podcast. It's just basically been a brief description of what we've been up to and a catch up and just some random topics that we came up during the podcast. We didn't plan anything for this, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, if not, just like
just go tell someone else who you think might enjoy it. Then, like,
just go spread the word. If you don't enjoy it, just spread the word. Spread the hate as well. We're down for anything.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, but like George said, on that note, we're gonna say cheers to you guys, and for everyone who's listening, just enjoy life, enjoy the journey, guys. But yeah, but shot everyone. Have a good
Thank
one,
you,
and
guys.
cheers, cheers. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.